Let's get some more information on this as I'm joined via Zoom by Alex Kofi Donko. He's the director of the LGBT plus rights in Ghana. Alex, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Right, so you have opened an office space in Accra. What does it say about the status of LGBT rights in Ghana?
So what we did was we opened the community space on the 31st of January last month. And so basically the space was for us to come together as a community and be able to learn from each other, and also the struggles that we go through in this country, and then also try to find ways to deal with some of these challenges that we go through as a community.
Now, you know, this act has provoked a lot of outrage. I mean, the likes of Lawyer Foamweni and some members of parliament have actually called for the shutting down of the office because it's not legal. What do you say to that outrage?
So let me clarify that it is not an act. Like I said, it's an office space where we talk about issues that affect us as a community and then ways in which we can resolve some of this issue. And let me quickly say that in this country, a lot of times we do experience a lot of violence and abuse that are perpetrated towards people who identify as LGBTQ or people who are perceived as LGBTQ persons. And then when these violence are perpetrated against such people, it's go unattended to, or people do that with impunity. Okay. And let me also quickly take your mind back to 2018. An international organization, human rights organization, Human Rights Watch, came out with a report in 2018 that documented the abuses in which LGBTQ persons go through. Up until now, we haven't even had any government organization speak about these issues. And it is well documented. And nobody, not even the media house, talked about the issue. Okay, these are the issues that we go through every day. The fact that just a known or perceived sexual orientation of someone alone can lead to the lynch and the beating and abuse of the person is what we are looking at as a group, and it's something that we are trying to find solutions to some of these problems. So it is not an issue of an act, but rather the abuses that goes on with impunity is what we are looking at.
Oh, Alex, you've heard, members of parliament speak against LGBT rights in Ghana. Are you hoping that there will ever come a time where LGBT rights will be accepted and respected here in Ghana? Are you hoping that that would ever happen?
Yes. So what I would say is that even though we are mentioning LGBT rights, let me also quickly say that it is human rights, right? So these individuals that we identify as LGBTQ, all these acronyms represent individuals, it represents humans, and these humans are equally Ghanaians. And so are we saying that as Ghanaians, some rights are accorded to others as against others? We believe that the right that is enshrined in the 1992 Constitution guarantees right to everyone, irrespective, everyone. So I want us to look at it from that angle. Let's look at the issue from a human rights angle. Anytime we are talking about this issue, let's put the human face to this issue. Individuals in this country are the ones we are talking about. And so parliament and then politicians and religious leaders and all these other people, when they are talking about these issues, they should always remember that we are talking about human beings here.
Alex, thank you very much for that.
Equal rights.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that feedback. This is a conversation that is ongoing. You can expect that we'll bring you more on this. Alex Donko is with the LGBT rights, and we've been speaking on the outrage that the opening of an office here in Accra has provoked.